We got a red dot. Folks, welcome back to 3-0 to go. It's Hank. Good morning. I've got all kinds of information and updates to share with you, so I went live a little early so we can get all that information to you before we actually see downtown. All right, so first and foremost, I just want to let everybody know how difficult this is to do right now on me and our entire team. This is one of those times where every word that we say or every word that we type can be misinterpreted or taken out of context or amplified a certain direction that isn't necessarily the case. So, you know, we are, as we have pointed out a bajillion times, we are trying to look at all this and be neutral, and that is really, really hard right now. We all have our opinions, and it's hard. There's so much to discuss and there's so much to unpack. Let me shut the windows here so I can get less noise. Happy 4th of July. Yeah, it's just really hard to do this right now because, number one, the actual case itself and seeing all that and then trying to have opinions and thought about the actual situation. Number two, the protests and somewhat riotous behavior that, you know, let's use that R word. Last night was a little riotous, right? And again, every word that I say or every word that we type is going to be criticized right now, and that's hard. It's hard to do this because we're trying to get you the information. We're trying to do it the right way. You know, the whole thought process of a protest is folks are sharing their voice and they're expelling that frustration. Then last night, you know, I got a little agitated last night because, well, for a couple of reasons. One, we're trying to report on stuff without sensationalizing it. Okay? And that's hard because there's some bad shit happening right now, right? In our city. And it's our city. This is our city of Akron, right? And I get frustrated when people come from outside our city. And, you know, they talk about our city in a certain way and they don't even live here, right? I also get frustrated knowing that a lot of the folks that are doing the damage aren't from Akron. That's extremely frustrating. But yeah, according to our information right now, you know, I want to clarify a couple things. One, the fireworks statement. We don't know yet. We haven't gotten official word yet from the city of Akron. So all we noticed was Dave, who's one of our longtime regulars here, he noticed that this Lock 3 had canceled their Facebook event that was the fireworks downtown. Okay? So Lock 3, the Facebook event has been canceled on Facebook. There's a line through it that says this event has been canceled. So we haven't gotten official word yet from the city of Akron. Now, will that just be the downtown fireworks or will that be all the Akron City fireworks? We don't know. That's why we wait. That's part one. Part two, we don't know if the Akron Rubber Ducks are going to continue with their game and their fireworks. As of right now, it is still a go based on all of their social media information. Okay? We don't know yet. We will update you. Part three, one of our contacts that works in the downtown area did a ride along and said close to 25 businesses in the downtown area have experienced some sort of damage. Windows being shattered. You know, I was out there last night. We saw cilantro in that area. Windows being shattered and pots being tipped over and other types of damage like that. 25 businesses in the downtown Akron area. We've been told that cleanup was underway, that volunteers and people from Downtown Akron Area Partnership were down there helping out. So good on them to go help. And I'm going to do a drive around right now. Just one trip and then going home and just gonna be with the family. What else to clarify? That's pretty much it as far as up-to-date information. Oh, the curfew. Let's talk about the curfew. So when I talked to the police, they pulled me over last night, and they said that Downtown Akron was under curfew last night. So we have not gotten any clarification on that as to whether or not that will take place today. So that could have just been a last night thing where they were just clearing out because people were busting up windows and stuff. Okay, so we will keep you updated on those three. So the Rubber Ducks game and fireworks, the City of Akron fireworks, and whether or not there's an actual curfew. Okay. All right. So it looks like Woody's is boarded up now. A bunch of businesses. Let's see here. So I'm gonna go down Main. All right. So we've got windows are already being reinstalled, being measured. Actually, windows are being measured there. So Perfect Pour is boarded up. Oh man, they got the road closed. That's in front of the docks area. Shoot. All right, so Main Street is now closed in front of Canal Park. You could see a lot of repairs are taking place. There's windows broke. There's a camera crew right now interviewing one of the owners of one of the bars, and the windows are broken out there. You can see the Evans building is now fully boarded up, and those pots are back up. You see the pots are back up. You see the whole side of Brico and Cilantro, they're all boarded. I don't know which way I can go because I don't know what's open right now. I want to get the news choppers are back out. Nobody's out right now that I can see. There's no protesters or anything. Looks like Boiling House has some damage. I don't know where to go right now. I'm gonna have to flip around because this is, let me see here. How do I do this? This is the area that was hardest hit, right here at the corner of Exchange and Main. Yeah, it looks like, okay, those are the pots. So those are the pots that were tipped over. Let's go this way. All right, those windows are boarded up. Brico's getting boarded up. Boiling House windows are out. They're getting repaired. All right, so I'm gonna try and go around and go up Mill. I'll take Bowery if I can go that way. It should go around, and I want to see that other side of Main over there. Yeah, so yes, this is very difficult to do without sharing opinion. I got angry last night. When, people were saying that they were setting the city of Akron on fire, and it was a dumpster fire. They pushed it, and then there was a report that it was a flag, American burning flag that was used to set that up. The bits of information are coming in, right? So we have to try and figure that out, disseminate it, and I made a silly joke. I made a joke. I shouldn't have made a joke about the dumpster fire not being related to the Cleveland Browns. But that's the whole thing. We're getting information, and it's coming into us, and people are saying they're setting the city of Akron on fire, and it was one dumpster. Now, is that okay? No, I guess, it's not okay. At the same time, they're not setting the city on fire. Do you understand the difference? Especially in reporting on that, and especially trying not to sensationalize it. Okay? This is hard. This is hard, getting all that information and trying to figure out what's what. All right? All right, so I'm down here. And let's see here. I'm down on this end. over by the City of Akron rubber workers statue and the roundabout. All right, these areas are intact. You know, I didn't even see the PNC building. I forgot to look. Shoot. Oh, there's damage at the Huntington building down here. There's some broken windows at the Huntington building. And let's see over here, down this end. Okay. We're at the library. All right, we're by the library, Akron Library. Everything seems okay here. And we got folks down here that are starting to board up. All right. I don't even know what the process is for that. I'm guessing you gotta screw sideboards into the frame and then put a board across it. Down over this way, we're up by high. Everything seems okay. Everything seems okay. So yeah, we try to do our best, folks. We try to do our best to give you the proper and correct information. And in situations like this, so much information is coming in, and it's coming in so fast. You know, when I was down here yesterday, I took about an hour's worth of footage, had some really good conversations, and that was midday. And then, as per usual, when it gets dark, that's when things have a tendency to escalate, and it did escalate last night. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go back this way. So High Street remains blocked, and they're barricading up. All right. Let me wait for him to do his thing. Yeah, so you got plow trucks and barricades. So you can see the plow windows are all shattered out. We saw a video of some guy hitting out all the plow windows with a bat last night. And, you know, I'll say it this way. Let me try and say it this way. A lot of people know who we are, and a lot of people know who I am in the Akron area. And as a result, whenever it's something like that where there is potentially violence happening, I typically will go home and report from home for my own safety. Mostly because people do formulate their opinions about me and about our network. So in those instances, you will most likely not see me covering violent riot protests. Okay? And then you'll see others who are typically not from around the area showing random and various videos, or people that don't worry about, you know, sharing their public information while they're breaking things up. Okay, I'll say it that way. So yeah, when we are in that instance, then once we're in the mode of desk reporting, again, we're getting a ton of information coming in, and we try to separate the fact from the fiction. All right. We also got information last night that the hospitals were on deferment, and we didn't get any. I mean, people were putting it in the comments, and we didn't get any notice on that. We just noticed that the police had blocked off the hospital areas just to keep people from approaching them. Boy, is that weird, seeing the sun cast that shadow of a news chopper overhead. That was weird. But yeah, as of right now, there are no scheduled protests that we are aware of. There's a couple of vigils, and again, we're gonna try and be in holiday mode today. So that really is gonna conclude my coverage, and I'd really like to not even look at the inbox for a few hours. I didn't see anybody gathered, but at the same time, I didn't go down in front of APD. All right. So again, the three things we're going to update you on today at some point is, one, are the Downtown Akron. We are pretty sure the Downtown Akron fireworks are canceled, and we are awaiting that official notice. and we will update you on that. 2, the Rubber Ducks game and the Rubber Ducks fireworks, we will, as of right now, they hadn't changed their status, and we will update you on that as well. And 3, the word curfew. We will try and get that clarification as to whether or not that was just a one-off event last night, that the APD, they pulled me over and they said, this area is under curfew, you need to go home. And I asked the officer and I got clarification, and he said to wait to hear from the city. Okay, so those are the 3 things that we will update you on. Akron fireworks, Rubber Ducks and game and fireworks, and if there's any kind of curfew. Okay, that's all I got, everybody. Heading for home, time to cook, and trying to do this without plastering our opinion at you. All right, take care, folks. Celebrate responsibly. Happy 4th of July. We'll see you in a bit.